we have a saying in Farsi, we say, no one's going to scratch your back except your own finger. So
Yeah.
this is the situation. And today, a lot of people are saying, look, unfortunately, when you look at those who've been killed, there have been thousands and thousands who have been killed. The Iranian resistance has been able to verify about 3,000, over 3,000 people who've been killed, and
Oh,
over 50,000 people who have been arrested, and
oh my
thousands and
gosh.
thousands who are wounded right now. Unfortunately, the wounded, for the most part, they are being held in their homes because if they go to the hospital, they will be. I mean, we've seen the scenes that they go into the hospitals and just kill those who are wounded,
Yeah.
or they go into the hospital, they arrest them and take them to prison. So a lot of families, just to safeguard their children, they're keeping them at home, even though they don't have the means to really attend to these wounds because it's live gunshots, and
Yeah.
whatnot. So it's a very critical situation right now. But the people are really, they're saying, look, if you look at those who have been killed, they're mostly like teens, early 20s. They're like,
Yeah.
this is our future generation who's been
Yeah.
killed. We're not going to step back now because if we step back, it just gives the green light to the regime. Okay, next time, increase the brutality and you're set. You will stay in
Yeah.
power. We need to make sure that we continue, even though we know no one's going to hand us freedom in a silver platter, and we know that we have to pay the price. And that is, I think, that defiance that we're seeing in that resolve. A lot of people were saying we've never seen so much hope in people's eyes, even despite
Yeah.
the killings and brutalities inside of the country. But it's very moving to see a lot of these people before going to the protests. They said their final farewells to their families, or, a lot of them, they did like videos or whatever just to say their final goodbyes, their final messages, because they understood the risk that they're taking, but they still took that
Yeah.
risk and they still came to the streets. And I think that it's not, it's something that has mm, formed through these
Hmm.
47 years. I mean, the Iranian people have seen that kind of dedication, the 120,000 people who have sacrificed their lives for freedom in Iran. And they've reached a point that they're like, we can't let those lives be lost in vain. We need to continue it until we actually reach that final destination point, which is freedom.